Alright, so with that said, let's start our first actual mission.
Team, after 20 years of silence, Geth Jerk is back, and now they're hitting us where it hurts, with a preemptive strike on Blossom City. But we can't let them have it. The rise of that city is the rise of our planet following Earth Defense War 2, and I'll die before I let them lay their paws on it.
I've been waiting all my life for the chance to make those alien scum feel the sting of my Valiantium blade. Of course, they won't feel it for long. They'll be dead from the blade.
Our colleagues at the Gaia Defense Army have already activated the hyperplasma shield that circles the planet, codenamed Margarita. That plasma layer has most of the invading army deadlocked. Unfortunately, none of the GDA tactical simulations accounted for the salty dingoes blitzing our orbital defenses before Margarita could be shaken to life. And now, entire battalions have turned our home into a cocktail of destruction. The Sentinels have gathered you all here on the Virgin Victory for one reason and one reason only. An all-out attack on Geth Jerk. We will eliminate the enemy with speed, precision, and extreme prejudice. I hereby initiate Project Stinger.
Why don't you just have me do it? Save everybody the trouble.
Wonderful ones from around the world are being rushed in and will join you as the battle progresses. Wonder Red, as a resident of Blossom City, your knowledge of the battlefield will be a valuable asset to the team. I'm placing you in charge. This is your chance to prove you have what it takes.
He's also the Red Ranger, so yeah.
Seriously? Sir, with all due respect,
Accept command of the team.
Roger. Nelson, bro, hold up. Captain Noob Cakes? Really?
That just sounds worse the older this game gets.
I'm reading attack squadrons in the Blossom City suburbs. Waveform patterns indicate heavy anti-air artillery.
Anti-air? They must be trying to block our approach. Wonderful 100. Deploy and eliminate those enemy forces on the double.
Roger. Team, fall in!
Roger!
Okay then. So yeah, what's kind of cool is loading screens are little training rooms, but loading screens are a lot quicker in this version of the game, so we won't be using them much.
Team, unite up! Roger.
Alright, where the last mission left us, we'll start. So, just really quickly, okay, well, we're going to get this. So, we're going to get ingredients to craft items when we bust stuff up. And we'll probably see a few more prompts like that. I don't want to trigger the next fight yet. Okay, yeah, here's a cake. Another cake. That's a full cake, I believe. Eggplants. Who wouldn't want one? Okay, I think that's all of them. I think it's just the three. The carrot, the pepper, and the eggplant. So, for basic controls, you can move around, you can do a little jump, and a double jump. You dash, which is important because your team's pretty spread out normally, but when you dash, you huddle everyone together. It makes you harder to hit. But that'll be easier to see when we have more characters. Right now, X is just our team attack. That's just, you know, a way to latch onto enemies and build up some minor damage. And then the A button, at least in the Switch controller, is your current Unite Morph. Draw them with the right stick. So right now we just have circle for Unite Hand, a straight line for Unite Sword. And the bigger you draw these, the better. Like, every Unite Morph takes at least 10 members to use, so the more team members we have, the stronger we'll be. But we should have a fight breaking out in a second here. Oh, the Chodogu. Okay. These guys are pretty common. We're going to fight them a lot throughout the game. Okay, so Now they're giving us the tutorial on team attack. Okay. Oh. Okay, that kind of ruined my my guts attempt there. So yeah, guts is a really good way to just deter these guys. And then, so he's done. Normally, those guys will kind of move the others around and have them fight in formation. What's kind of interesting, if maybe I can't do it yet. Usually, if an enemy's like dazed like this, you can pick them up and throw them. Okay, here we go. Okay, dodge. So he's always going to hang out in the back. Let's kind of take a bit more punch out of him. And you can see him change color. But here's what we can do. When they glow like that, you can actually recruit them to your party for a limited time. So, you know, I'll take that. And we're going to need as many people as we can, so may as well use it when you can. Alright, I'll take that. Would have been a pure platinum if I didn't hit that one time, but I'll take it. They'll show us in a second, but the camera, you can actually zoom out a little bit if you hold L. The camera's a little wonky at first, I'll admit, but I think the game does get better about it as you go on. But you have this neat little like toy aesthetic to everything. I always kind of enjoyed that about the game. I thought it was interesting. I think there's a... I'm sure there's a secret around here somewhere. I think there's like a... Yep, right there. Little open window, and we get a wonderful figure. I will not collect them all, because there's a ton of them, and they are everywhere. So I apologize if you're looking for walkthroughs, this is not the place. We have some batteries we can get over here, too. Might as well. This is the Beautiful Joe style of having to collect batteries every new level, which is kind of annoying, but it is what it is. Yep, there's the camera tutorial right there. We're going to recruit some more citizens. Get a couple more ingredients. I'm not going to craft too much, because again, items are neat, but not always necessary. But it's nice to have the option, so you don't have to always buy everything. And here's the next mission. Okay. So, yeah. So we can see these guys are dodging, so they're actually pretty... There we go. It's a pretty... I was gonna say it's a pretty nice dodge. It's not too hard to do. Okay, here's the throw. Oh, okay, let's recruit both of you quick if we can. There we go. I just want to get as many characters as we can, so we don't. There we go. And they're dead. Is there an enemy? Oh no, we gotta keep moving. Yeah, so now the mission is still undergoing. There we go. And another platinum. I'll live with getting platinums, because that's still pretty good. And we'll recruit these guys while we're at it. Why not? So generally, you're under a timer only when the operation thing pops up, so you can kind of just mess around any other time. Like I said, I'm not going to be a stickler for good rankings, but I will try to kind of keep us moving. Oh, there's a few other guys I didn't get. Let's fix that. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle, just a nice little curve will be enough, which is pretty neat. But generally, yeah, you need to keep recruiting people, because you aren't going to have a full 100 even till you beat the game. They're pretty spread out. Okay. And of course, I thought we were going to get that car, unfortunately. Let's, this poor cop is circling around, he doesn't know what to do. Get a few of these people recruited. And yeah, here, yeah. Bigger it is, the stronger it'll be. Yes, because we have over 50 now. So, just like Okami, we can bloom stuff that has fallen. I don't really know why, but sure. And, so just as an example... Well, let's get this guy. Don't want him to be left out. So, I think like this is the smallest Unite hand we can do right now. It's 10 people. But With a full 100, it's suddenly like this. A lot bigger. I believe, I'm not 100% sure how many variants you can have, but it's, I think, probably within, like, factors of 10, or like 25, 50, 75, and so on. Oh, a wonderful toilet. Yeah, we're gonna be on the lookout for these. I mean, not just citizens, everyone wants it. Okay, we can quote-unquote resupply. So yeah, we can try and pop people in here. Yeah, okay, yeah, it's a little finicky to kind of jam people in. That they still didn't really fix that, it looks like. Different toilets will, this is a weird sentence. Different toilets will require a different amount of wonderful ones to open fully. There's a couple that'll be like, you'll need an entire 100-person crew, but they'll kind of wait on that. There's a few more batteries in here, I think, but I'm okay if we miss one or two things here and there. Kind of keep it moving. Double jump, yes, yes, yes. Got a few other people here we can collect. There's a few batteries. Okay. Let's get all this stuff just now. Build up as much money as we can, just so we can start buying stuff. And we're gonna pull a Pikmin and lift this giant tanker up and keep everyone safe. But it's a good thing to do that because if you look, if I can get him, there we go, here in the camera. This guy is another wonderful one we can recruit. Wonder Beer. Give me the usual. There is a little screen like that for every single wonderful one in the game. I probably won't show all of those though, but it's neat. So this part right here is going to be interesting. So first off, the hand can actually open up these little knobs. This section is going to showcase one of the dual screen segments in the original game. You would originally play this on the Wii U, and whenever you would go into a building like this, you would have this pop up. So I'll talk about this more in a second, but so we need to change the numbers up on the picture-in-picture screen to match this combination here, 2, 3, 5. So we'll power up and just move this around quick. 3 and 5. It's a little disorientating, I'm not going to lie. I'll probably move that picture-in-picture a bit, but that's the mission. They made that a mission, and it's a pure platinum. Sure, I'll take that. But now we have another. Oh yeah, a gotcha. Exactly a gotcha. So these are actually notable for occasionally not being just enemies, but they actually can hide some goodies in there sometimes. So we'll get to that in a second. Or now, because the game wants me to. And there's actually citizens that they are trying to recruit. So that's not good. And now the actual mission starts. There's a lot of stuff on screen right now. I need to... I'm getting disorganized now. But it's okay. Okay, that's fine. It's a little weird playing this again because you don't start out with a full move set. You will gain a few more attacks to do. Let's get hand back. I killed him too soon, but that's fine. There we go. So yeah, the thing with the team attack is you can actually latch onto enemies, and then that acts as like a homing in on them, which is neat for these little guys that are kind of all over the place. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to. Once we're out of battle here, I'm gonna mess with the screen here. It should not still be up. Let's get this. Let's just take all these little guys out all at once here if we can. Oh, okay. I mean, I'll take that. Okay. Throw this guy now. Throwing, I think, does a decent chunk of damage to whatever you toss, so that can be useful. These little guys can be a bit of a nuisance to track down. I think we gotta keep moving to keep the mission going for some reason. Yeah, we gotta keep going through here. So I will double back through here in a second. In fact, I think if I tap, yeah, okay, if I just tap minus, that'll go away. So that's good. It's gonna be a bit of a struggle to get used to that. I mean, it was always kind of a struggle to get on the Wii U in the first place, but we don't have time for that. We gotta jump. Move a little bit forward. There we go. But now the mission's done. So now we can explore a little bit more here, because there actually is a lot of stuff. So first off, we got a little sword crate. We can pop open. It's color coded, so we know exactly which power to use. And there's files. There's a lot of like written lore in this game, which is kind of interesting. Oh, here we go. So these are a little. Oh, there's a Geth Jerk file. I don't know if, yeah, all of these I think have a thing. And we got another Geth Jerk file. So we get a few more people we can recruit here. I know that you can like draw circles on these fish to turn them into money, as you do. But I don't know if there's anything else over here. It's kind of hard to tell. I mean, aside from like these fishies, I think we're pretty well equipped. So we'll use this little green pipe to head back, unlike a certain plumber. And this brings us to a secret mission. Pretty much any game Hideki Kamiya makes will use these. But basically, if you... Hold on, this guy's going to do something. Oh, crap. Okay. So yeah, it's a pretty nice dodge, but you got to make sure you're not leaving yourself open too much. It can be a little confusing to know which enemy is yours, too, in some of these situations. I guess the ones that are still colored, you know, blue or green or what have you. There we go. And so I was able to just kind of zip right over to him because we latched on. Okay. He's done. Oh. Guess I didn't quite form the guts there. That was kind of weird. I was even able to cancel out the attack there. So it's really not that bad. Okay. I'm still getting platinum, so I'm not complaining too much. So yeah, so secret missions pop up in a lot of Hideki Kamiya's games, and a lot of them, unfortunately, are among the variety of, hey, backtrack here with no clear indication until it suddenly is gone forever, which can be kind of annoying. So both of these here, I think if you draw the symbols out, you can get items. It's a little finicky, though, so I don't know. Because they're shining, so I know that's like the kind of telltale symbol. Yeah, I'm not going to keep messing with that. It takes a little bit too long. There's a lot of hidden stuff like that. If you really want to dig in deep, there's a lot to do in this game. 100% completion will take you a while. I think like up until Astral Chain, this was probably the most content-packed platinum game out there, which isn't necessarily always a strict good thing, but it is what it is. Double jump will get us through there, and you know we're 80 people strong. That's not bad. Got another toilet. Astral Chain has toilets too. I don't know if that's just a platinum thing. I guess the people around the office, they love toilets. And this encounter is why you need guts. Hoedown. These guys are a pain in the ass to deal with if you don't have guts. So you're going to see what they do in a second here. Just kind of give them a second. Here we go. So these guys are pretty much impervious to attack. As you can see, a bunch of my guys got knocked off there. As long as they have that shielding up. So what you want to do is just reflect cannonballs back at them with... oh crap, I didn't realize that was going to actually hit me. Okay, we really don't need to be seeing these in the middle of a fight. I'm just gonna... Okay. It's hard. Okay, yeah, I'm way too close to them. So, they're really not that bad by themselves. But, in a group, they can be a pain. Yeah, I'm taking way too many hits from something like this. Okay, so that's kind of like a mini encounter, I guess. A gold. Yeah, I kind of deserve that. Didn't do a good combo, but it's fine. Yeah, those guys, I tested it out. Your attacks do very minimal damage to their armor, unless you reflect back with guts and destroy it. We will get means of defeating them a little easier later, but for right now, it is definitely not required, or it's definitely required to have guts with you, which is why I just still don't get why that's not just a base thing, but it is what it is. All right, we gotta run through this section really quick. Also beautify while we can. I knew that was gonna happen. So I'm thinking maybe in a second here I might use a item. In fact, can we do that right now? Yeah. There we go. Okay. We get a little health back. Let's make a big sword. We got a lot of people. Well, I wasn't as big as I think it could have been. I'm used to the speed upgrade. There we go. That's a biggie. The speed upgrade makes drawing everything a lot easier. Oh look, it's Splatoon before Splatoon. But we'll get to that later. All right, so we can pull these out. And if I recall, there's like I think there's like a Wonder Stake or something behind one of these. Just let me grab them. I think it's right behind here somewhere. Or it might be behind the blue one. Unless they moved it. There's a lot of stuff they may have changed too, so I'm going to end up looking even worse if that is not the case. Whoops. Or maybe they weren't pulled out all the way. That could be true too. Let's see. I mean, it's going to be for an item I'm not even going to use, but, you know. It was a stake. Yeah, we don't want to use that, but it's still nice to have. So right up here, whoops. Oh, they got it for me. Is a platinum coin. These are pretty much just collectibles. You get something for getting all of them, but individually they're kind of worthless. And another food item, which I will take. So I think they really wanted to direct us, I think... Well, they didn't want to direct us up here. Okay, there's a part later where we can climb a building, but that's not quite now, I guess. So we'll keep going over here and go over to the football stadium over here. Get a few more citizens. Almost at 100, at least for now. Here we go. Yes, yes, yes. It's so powerful. The sugar gun I drive, remember that. That's pretty important. The amazing... So, but just circle everything, basically. It's nice for them to actually tell you that, because... I mean, unless you played Okami, how else would you know? Knowing is half the battle. As it is. So, do as they say. And a mission starts. Oh no, it was all for naught. So, the bigger the enemy is, the more team attacks you kind of need to... There we go. More team attacks you'll need to, like, stun them, and you'll hear a little, like, pretty telltale sound effect. Okay, I don't need that torpedo yet. There we go. You kind of hear this little, like, duh. Oh, get him. Add him to the collective. Okay. There we go. Big old sword to take care of those guys. Oh, there was one left. That's the one thing I don't like about those guys. They're a little too small, and the camera's a little too wonky sometimes. So here's a hoedown mixed in with these little guys. So this is the start of how annoying they can be. Thankfully, we can just kind of combo out of that, like, pretty much from nothing. I keep forgetting we have a dodge, too. I need to... Oh, man. Didn't quite get that. You get kind of like cartooned splat on the ground, so it takes a second to get out of there. Oh. We need some real damage, so we gotta go with the hand. Aw, I let go a little too soon. So we'll try to bounce on you. There we go. That does a lot of damage. And that'll take them out. I think that's it now. The camera moved, signifying that we can leave.
Wonder Judo! Unite
Okay. There we go. These QTEs are not really hard to get through. But you get more points if you draw a bigger circle or what have you. Okay. So we're going to need this shield to kind of get through this section. And you're going to want to hold that... Whoops. So yeah, hold the shield towards the shadows to avoid getting hit. Or not. It's kind of hard to tell. Not going to lie here. Let's just eat that. Let's get that little bit of health. Okay. Yeah, that was a little... That's a little ending bit that I don't think that mission needed. So, we'll get this now. I didn't intentionally walk past it. I just wanted to trigger the end of the mission. Okay, another file. And now the next mission immediately starts. So we're just going to keep moving. So this part really confused me for a while the first time through. Because I didn't know where I was supposed to really go from here. The perspective can be a little wonky. So what you're supposed to do is just cut that, and somehow that smothers all the flames. Don't ask me how. I'm not a fireman. There's guys over there that we'll get to later. We'll rescue everybody. Pure platinum, you know. Fury of 200 fists. So now we have 100 people strong. And we actually had a new wonderful one hidden in there somewhere. Wonder Kung Fu. So that's another fist user. Okay, rank 16, you get a new skill. Okay, they've changed this a little bit. So these screens would just pop up before in the old game. But whenever you reach a certain number of like users of a particular Unite Morph, you will get a new attack. So the Stinger is your pretty basic like distance closer. And we even get a little health upgrade because of that. And a full health heal, which I will very much take. Basically, as we get more people and we use more wonderful ones, they will level up. And now it's time for this guy, the Daidoku. These guys are fun. Hopefully I will not lose really bad to them. But the thing is with them is you're going to want to combo them like crazy. Okay. Yeah, I miss having an air combo. I'm not going to lie. Oh, and we can throw them. Let's see how much damage this does. That is a fair amount. So he's going to get mad after this. And as we can see, we're like peeling off like the plating on the guy, which is interesting. Whoop. Oh, we gotta be careful. We got Big Gelatin Boy now. Come on. There we go. See, that's a very nice one. Got a big old button on the back too, which I believe does more damage if we hit that. Thankfully, I think we're gonna kill this guy before. So yeah, when you knock like all the armor off, they get really mad, and they just they become like they just get hyper armor and they can't get hurt by anything. It can be a bit annoying. Okay, a lot of things being thrown at us already. A Geth Circle and the Kakuriga. These are another form of secret mission, basically. And yes, they're hidden. We got undercover. Oh, it's a secret to everybody. You get it? Yes, yes, yes. So, use the Wonder Circle once again. I might as well do it because I'm here, but I'm probably not going to do most of these if I even find them on, you know, while we're playing. because these are like little challenge missions where you go to this extra realm. Secret Mission 11. So see, we've missed a ton, but the thing is, you can only really do so many at the start because a lot of these are locked to. They're going to be locked to whatever difficulty you're on. Like, there's a bunch of different ones on hard versus easy or what have you. So it'll take a bit to kind of get through everything. Okay, we got a lot of these guys, and he attacked already. And as you can see, we have pips of health. We have like actual hits, not oh god, yeah. So not a full health bar. Let's try and get rid of all those little guys. Ah, I didn't see that one coming. And they'll summon more guys too, so you do want to take care of them as quickly as you can. We'll get a giant sword to try to take care of all those guys. This can help with your combo score, I guess, so it might be beneficial to let them summon at least a few people. And a silver. It's okay. I could have taken less damage there, and you mostly just get these figurines, so there's not a huge deal. But hey, that's the first one of these, probably the last one. There's some interesting ones in there for sure, but I'm not particularly fond of them overall. But you know, you don't really hurt anything by having them in there. Let's zoom out. I don't remember actually circling that while we were playing, but I guess we did. A couple more batteries, and I think we're getting close to the full gauge. Not that we really need it, but... And there we go. Yeah, speak of the devil. Is there one of these open? Oh, I can just do chain. So I can do chain to get up here at least. And then we'll get these guys recruited. Get some extra points. And another wonderful one while we're at it. Wonder Patistre? Yeah, I'm not a French guy, so I apologize for anybody that heard that. Is there? Okay, those guys were just stuck. I thought there was another one. There's no way it would have been another one. And we're still the hand, so that's good. Yeah, bring this down. I remember this Hero Heart. There's a Hero Heart Fragment over here, which they haven't even really gotten into yet, I don't think. It took me a while to figure out how you're supposed to get over there, but that's a bit further up from where we are, so I wouldn't worry about it too much. Oh, thought he was going to attack already. Oh, damn. Yeah, my gelatin was a little too big to see through. Let's throw you. Oh, I wanna. You're kind of stuck in there for a while, so sometimes it's not good to just counter like crazy. There we go. And now we're gonna start to see more enemies in the mix. Yeah, I will be very happy once we get our dedicated launcher and such, because these guys can get comboed for a while. Let's oh crap, the little guy got me, I think. These guys are still, you know, a pain even if they're tiny. I mean, especially when you want to mix them in with guys like this. Okay, let's get the... I want to switch to hand if I can. There we go. Do some real damage. He's not very happy. There we go. Let's see if we can throw him. There we go. It does a pretty good chunk of damage, so it's honestly not a bad option against some of those guys if you can stun them. And a gold. Yeah, I could be doing this a little faster, but I'm happy. Rock hard sports. Sure. Whatever does it for you. Okay, now things are gonna start getting mean. Oh, I thought for sure I guts that. So now we gotta start paying some real attention to what all these enemies are doing together. Unfortunately, with these guys, we can't really. Well, we can combo them a little bit while they're stunned like this, but you really want to try and get as much of their armor plating off as you can. There we go. In fact, let's. Okay, that's gonna be a bit of a problem here. There we go. I need my big hand for big boy damage. Keep forgetting I. Okay, let's throw one while we're attacking the other. That's not bad. Ooh, yeah, that was a nice little end there. There we go. And then we got a wonderful one just hidden in that battle, because sure. Wonder Guitar. Another sword user, always useful. And if that seemed a little unique, I guess now we see why. A few people we can save right here quick. I got a Justice Missile. Okay, that's another, like, item, I believe, but we will not be using that. Okay, let's try this again. Whoops. Alright. There we go. So now we're Pikmin. Kinda, this is a weird segment, honestly. There's not really a lot of segments like this in the game, but I guess they wanted to put this in as like a, you know, a little hallmark of what the game is. We're actually going to get a Unite Morph that can kind of just simulate what this does soon enough. Yeah, the time is killing me. Oh no! Well, that's just not nice. And here's an ooh. Yeah, that's gross. Don't want to talk about what that looks like, but you know, Doc Otts. Okay then. These guys can be a bit of a hassle. Okay, I didn't quite. I think you have to like latch onto people before you can like have stuff home in on them when you throw them. There we go. These guys are gross. And we're gonna actually wanna probably switch to sword here for a moment, if I'm not mixing my enemies up. Ugh. So yeah, that's. I believe that like acidy stuff we can't actually guts, so we gotta be careful with that. There we go. Let's throw you. Or not. Okay, yeah, those cars were kind of in the way. There we go. I want to like level up the sword a bit more to get some skills, because we got that wonderful singer. There we go. As you can see, I'm just you kind of waste it with the hand. I thought they did like a laser attack. They either do that later or I'm mixing it with something else. But sometimes enemies will leave behind an item. So in this case, we get a little whip, but yeah, I don't really want this. It kind of limits your movement. It's a fun little like Easter egg kind of thing, but that's really about it. They do pretty good damage though, I think. But that's it for the mission, pretty much. Kind of an interesting way to cap that off. We didn't go back and get that Hero Heart Fragment. In fact, there's a
Well done, team.
you notice there's a medal missing there. That's where a secret mission was to get that little flaming heart we had. Should have just backtracked, but most players probably aren't going to think about it. Huh. Failed for those, even though I got the enemy weapon. That's kind of weird. Oh well, those are just bonus points anyway. But overall, gold's not bad, considering I was talking through half of that. But that'll do it for Operation 1A. From here on out, pretty much with only like one major exception, the operations are going to be A, B, and C. A and B are going to be traditional levels, and C is our boss fights. What's interesting is that the demo for this game on the Wii U back in the day, it ended after you beat the Daidogu, like halfway through the stage, and it kind of wanted to almost, I think, position that as like what a boss is. But trust me, you don't. You need an entire stage dedicated to the bosses in this game. It's probably some of the biggest highlights. But next time we'll take a look at the outskirts in the B scenario here. But